Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys for all of your love and support. Over 1,000 episodes, 500,000 streams worldwide. Would not be possible without you guys, so I thank you so very much. If you haven't gotten your tickets for Girls Night Out, I don't know what you're doing. You're wasting time because these tickets will sell out. We are not selling tickets at the door. You get to actually screen the Ocean's 8 movie before it's open to the public. You know, we like to give exclusives here. So you get to screen that, you get dinner for the night, and you walk away with a swag bag full of all kinds of goodies from our sponsors. I got some surprises. Who knows what's going to happen when you come to the Girls Night Out in Marietta at the Studio Movie Grill. June the 7th, go to ashsaidit.com right now to get your tickets. Today, I am joined by one of the founders of the Atlanta Food and Wine Festival, the beautiful Elizabeth. Hey, Elizabeth.
Hello, how are you, Ash?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing today?
I'm fantastic. I am reveling in a Tuesday loveliness.
Yes, Tuesday loveliness. We're coming into it. All right, Elizabeth.
Well, we're talking about food and wine, which is my favorite topic.
Good stuff. We're talking about good food and wine. But Elizabeth, let our audience know, where are you from? Where do you represent?
I am from the South. I was born and raised in the mountains of North Carolina. Came to the big city thinking I was going to get a big city job. And kind of fell into working in philanthropy and then ended up partnering with the lovely Dominique Love, who has been my business partner for almost 15 years now. And we started Atlanta Food and Wine, and I just could never leave.
We took you, and then now Atlanta's got so much good food, such good eats.
I know. It's really become one of my favorite cities, especially over the last 5 to 10 years. It's amazing to see how much our city has grown and how much deliciousness awaits you around every corner.
It is. So from that, how did you guys start the Atlanta Food and Wine Festival?
Well, we are in our 8th year, I'm excited to say, and Dominique and I had been business partners for several years running a philanthropic agency. So we worked with a nonprofit and for-profit companies, helping them to do good in the community at the core. We created a program for Food and Wine magazine many years ago called Grow for Good, which raised money to support local farmers and provide sustainable agriculture through their program, and then kind of fell in love with the food and wine circuit. We got to go out to the Aspen Food and Wine Classic, which is like the grandfather of all food and wine festivals, many years ago, and worked from there. And we're talking with some friends in the culinary industry here, and they said, you should start a food and wine festival in Atlanta. And for some reason, we said, that's a brilliant idea. So we did it.
All right. And as you guys were founding this amazing festival here in the city, what were some of the things that you were looking forward to as far as restaurants, chefs? How are you making those picks?
Well, one of the things that's special about Atlanta Food and Wine Festival is that we are Atlanta by destination, but we are about the South. The unique thing about Atlanta Food and Wine is that we bring really amazing talent, James Beard award-winning, best new chefs, top of the heap, culinary, beverage, food talent from all across the Southeast to Atlanta Food and Wine for the weekend. So it is like taking a 13-state tour in 4 simple days. So we look for the greatest restaurants that are popping up in the South, the talent who are recommending these talent to go and visit and see what they're doing in the kitchens and behind bars. That's what's exciting to us, is about bringing the real people who are working in the culinary world to life here in Atlanta and letting our guests experience that all across the southern United States.
And the event is actually 4 days. Not 1 day, not 2 days, 4 days. Why 4 days?
4 days. So we kick off this year on May 31st, which is a Thursday, and we'll kick off with our signature event called Destination Delicious, and it is what it sounds. It's a Southern culinary adventure. You tour all 13 states in the Southeast and get a flavor for those states, food and beverage flavor. We have that at the Stav Room, and so that's a really fun way to get a taste of everything that we do on Thursday evening. We have some private events that are going on around town on Thursday as well, and a few private activities at our hotel partner, which is the Lowe's Atlanta. We divide our weekend into these dinners and events. I mentioned the Thursday night Destination Delicious. Then we have our learning experience, which kick off on Friday. We have those Friday, and then we do those again on Saturday. And then we have our tasting tents in the evenings and afternoons. So Friday evening, there'll be a tasting tent session. Saturday evening, there'll be a tasting tent session. And Sunday afternoon, there'll be a tasting tent session. And then you sprinkle some more dinners and events all around town on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and you're full at the end of it all.
Yes. One of the tastiest parts of the year. One of my favorite tasty events.
Thank you. I think so.
We're still looking forward to that. All right. So you guys hang tight with us. We're going to be right back. We're going to take a brief break. When we come back with Elizabeth, we're going to talk about some of those tasting tents and what we can experience and what we can look forward to 2018, celebrating 8 years in. Woot woot. So hang tight. We'll be right back. You spend 1/3 of your life sleeping. Why not make it comfortable with Casper? Ash Brown here from Ash Said It Daily. Casper products are cleverly designed to mimic human curves, providing supportive comfort for all body types. When I'm touring around the world, there's always one important detail missing. My Casper bed. I can't wait to get home for a restful night's sleep. There's nothing like it. The experts at Casper work tirelessly to make a quality sleep surface that cradles your natural geometry in all the right places. The prices are affordable because Casper cuts out the middleman and sells directly to you. They're all designed, developed, and assembled right here in the U.S. Don't forget about Casper's 100-night risk-free Sleep On It trial. Get $50 towards select mattresses by visiting casper.com/ash and using ASH, ASH, at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Get your Casper mattress for a restful night. Visit casper.com/ash. Promo code ASH. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily podcast show. I'm your girl, Ash Brown. We're talking with Elizabeth, co-founder of the Atlanta Food and Wine Festival. And we're talking everything food, everything yummy, wonderfulness. And Elizabeth, I want to talk about the tasting tents and what can be expected this year.
Well, our tasting tents change out every year, so you're good to ask what you can expect this year. I think the other thing to know is that they change every day. So joining us for the Atlanta Food and Wine Festival tasting tents is different on Friday than it is on Sunday. So my personal recommendation is that you come all 3 days, but it just depends on how well you fast beforehand.
Gotcha.
So our tasting tents, we say also, is a culinary journey through the South. Much like I mentioned that we bring in talent from all across the South, East, we try to do that for tasting tents as well, and we divide them into these sections so that you might go into our Improbable Pears tent and you might find this amazing champagne that pairs with this really hot spicy chicken that we brought in from Nashville, Tennessee, or something like that. That you've got these wonderful flavor combinations in the tent. Or you might go into a new tent for us this year is called Wine Riot. It's another event that we run in the fall, and it's about making wine drinking fun for everyone.
Yes.
And about kind of an education and a journey through wine and making it approachable. And so our Wine Riot tent is, as it sounds, a riot that you get to experience maybe Southern Europe and the flavors of Southern Europe, or what does it mean that you like dry Riesling or sweet Riesling? You know, those are the kind of explorations we take you on through our samples. So when our guests enter the tasting tents, it is a one-stop shop. There's no other purchasing required on site at all. Your tasting ticket gets you a evening of food and beverage that I promise will fill your bellies. It's delicious. There's over 120 or so different exhibitors throughout the tents, and you might get to experience a live butcher shop with our friends from Porter Road in Nashville, or you might get to kind of enjoy yourself in what is always fun in the Coca-Cola tent. They always have a dance party there. Knob Creek comes in and does a big build out of our, a wonderful bourbon extravaganza. And then we have a road trip tent that takes you on that journey further and representing all of the states. So there's just kind of something to see at every corner and every turn, and something to taste. It's a fun way to experience the tasting tents Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Yes, I agree. with libations on deck, and we're taking in the whole experience, the food, the smells, the drinks. Is this event going to be open for children? Is it going to be kid friendly?
I appreciate you asking that. This is not the event to bring your children to. I have 3 of my own, and they are lovely and stay home. So it's it's a fun weekend, but it is not for children. It is a 21 and up event, and we make sure that we try to make that real clear on our website. It's not an event for children. It's certainly an evening or afternoon indulgence where you will be eating and drinking to your heart's content. And that being said, I would also plan on taking some public transportation. Pick up an Uber or a Lyft or some of Atlanta's public transportation and get yourself there and enjoy.
Yes, I love the fact that you said that, because I've got a cousin of mine, Sharice. Hey, love you to pieces, boo. She just had a newborn, and she's looking through my calendar, and she's like, oh, the food. No, you stay home with baby, all right? I don't want to hear anybody.
Well, or you get yourself dinner with the baby. You come on out.
This is true. This is very true. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I'm going to be there. So hopefully, I'm going to see you there, Elizabeth. And you guys need to come out.
Definitely be there.
You definitely need to come out. So last but certainly not least, why do people need to come out this year, Elizabeth, and experience the Atlanta Food and Wine Festival?
It's delicious. There's no other reason. We have planned a really wonderful culinary weekend that you will eat and drink until your heart's content. There's, in my opinion, no other more fabulous culinary weekend here in the South than the Atlanta Food and Wine Festival.
I agree. I concur. Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you so very much.
Well, I'm happy to be here.
Definitely. But let everybody know the best way to get their tickets before it sells out, because this event sells out every single year. And I don't want people coming to me crying, oh, Ash, can you get me in? No. Go get your tickets.
They are on sale right now at atlfoodandwinefestival.com. You can buy a variety of passes, from just a tasting tent ticket to our Friday day passes, which promise tons of fun in our master studios and classes, and then pair that with our evening tasting tents or our Thursday night destination delicious. There's lots of different options for you at atlfoodandwinefestival.com.
Sounds like a plan. Appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys so much for all of your love and support. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is way better. Talk to you guys later.